Hello, everybody. Welcome to Shyam's Story Time. Today, we will listen to the next episode in King Vikramaditya series. Bhojaraja came back to the chambers which housed the throne of Vikramaditya. Very quickly, he wanted to climb the steps. The moment he put his foot on the 22nd step, the puppet there just came alive and said, "My name is Manikavalli. You are not worthy to sit on this throne. Do you know what sort of a person Vikramaditya was?" It asked. Bhojaraja told the puppet, "Please tell me the story. I'm waiting to hear more about Vikramaditya. I have been listening to a lot of his stories and it has not tired me out at all." Manikavalli, the puppet, started the story. This story is called The Gem Merchant. Long ago, when Vikramaditya was ruling over the kingdom of Ujjain, into his court came many different merchants. One day, there was a very special gem merchant that came. He had a very beautiful gem. It just sparkled like anything. He kept the gem at the feet of King Vikramaditya and offered his pranams to the king. The king looked at the gem. He was taken aback. He has never seen such a sparkling gem ever in his life. So he called the experts that were there in his court, asked them to examine the gem. They all examined it, came back and told the king, "This is invaluable. There has never been such a gem before in their kingdom or anywhere else at all." Vikramaditya was very happy. He asked the gem merchant, "Where did you get this? I would like to buy it from you." The merchant told him, "No, I am so fond of you, my dear king. I would like to gift this gem to you," he said. Vikramaditya was happy. "I don't mind taking this as a gift, but do you have more gems of this kind?" he asked. The merchant replied, "I have 10 in my shop back home. If you're willing, I can sell them to you," said the gem merchant. Vikramaditya immediately said he would pay 1 lakh gold coins for each of the gems. The gem merchant was excited. He said immediately he will return to his shop, and then he requested if Vikramaditya can send one of his men along with him so he can send the gems back with him. Vikramaditya agreed to this. He arranged for a man from his court to go along with this gem merchant. While they were about to depart, Vikramaditya called this court person and told him, "I'm very eager to see all the 10 gems. I want you to come back very quickly. Can I tell you 7 days? If you come back in 7 days' time, I will give you any number of rewards." He wanted to encourage this person to come back quickly. So he said that. The court person agreed to it and walked away along with the gem merchant. They had to cross many forests and then streams and finally reach the shop owned by the gem merchant. He gave 10 of these gems as promised. The court person gave back the money which he got from King Vikramaditya. So it was paid and all the 10 gems taken by him. He very carefully wrapped them, tucked them in his waist, and he retreated for the return journey. He came back through the same route which they took, crossed many jungles and then streams. It was the 7th day. Remember what Vikramaditya had told him? If he comes back by 7 days, he's going to get a lot of rewards, is it not? So this court person was very, very eager to collect all the rewards. Somehow he wanted to reach the court of Vikramaditya on this day. There was a river flowing which he had to cross to reach Ujjain. And on that particular day, due to heavy rains, the river was flooding. So he didn't know what to do, but he was in a hurry. He wanted to go early. He found a boatman who was very skilled and he requested him, "Can you please row me across the river? I would like to reach Ujjain." The boatman first refused, saying it is going to risk his life and the courtman's life also, and it's not a good idea. You stay for 2, 3 days in this village, and after the rain subsides, I will take you there. The courtman said, "No, no, no, I want to go back today itself. Somehow I should reach Ujjain by today." The courtman asked, "Why is this hurry? What do you have with you?" he asked. This court person was very genuine. He told him everything that happened. He had 10 gems and he has to go and give them to Vikramaditya. The boatman thought for a moment. Then he said, "It's extremely risky for me to take you across the river right now. Look at the storm that's brewing. But at the same time, Your case seems to be very legitimate. I will agree to take you across if you promise to give me 5 gems at the end of the journey. Now this courtman was in a fix. What would he do? Vikramaditya had told him that he should get 10 gems back, and he had paid for all the 10 gems, is it not? This man thought for a while, then decided he has to take this voyage, come what may. So he accepted the ordeal, and both of them rowed across amidst a lot of turbulence and everything. Somehow they reached at the night. It was the seventh day was not yet over. A few hours were still left. The court person, as soon as he got down at the other bank, as promised, gave him 5 gems. Then he very quickly came to the court of Vikramaditya. Vikramaditya was very happy. He embraced him and asked how his journey was and everything, and then asked to see the gems. The court person gave him just 5 gems. Vikramaditya asked, how about 10? I had paid you enough money to buy 10 gems, is it not? He asked. He was very reluctant. The courtman was very reluctant to explain to him anything. Nevertheless, he told Vikramaditya all that happened, how there was a storm brewing, and how this boatman asked him for this money and all that. Vikramaditya asked this man, why did you go in for giving these 5 gems? You could have come one day later, is it not? The courtman said that you wanted me to come back in 7 days, come what may. I thought that carried more weightage than bringing all the 10 gems. That is why I gave 5 gems to the boatman. Vikramaditya understood his plight. He was very happy and told him the rest of the 5 gems are your reward and gave it back to him. Can you believe it? The courtman was so happy he just fell at the feet of the king. He could not thank Vikramaditya enough. The puppets stopped the story here and asked Bhojaraja, would you have done anything like this? Look at the greatness of our king. Bhojaraja hung his head down. If he was in the same position, Bhojaraja would not have given the 5 gems back to the court person. He agreed to it. He hung his head down and walked back to his chambers. Did he come the next day? Yes, he did. But for that, you need to wait for the next story. I will meet you all next week with another interesting story. Did you all like today's? If you did, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shyam's Storytime. You will have access to all the stories I upload. Every week, you get to hear 2 stories. My name is Shyamala, and I'm a passionate storyteller. I will meet you in the next episode. Bye-bye.